to church, from program to program, to motivate young people. Because everything that I do is for the children. Everything that I do is for the children. Right now, I'm a middle school counselor. I had no idea I'd be working in education, but I'm a middle school counselor now. Now I want everybody to get a chance to look. When I walk through the buildings, when I walk through all these schools, whether it's in Georgia, whether it's in Alabama, Kentucky, Ohio, Kansas, those places where I've been, I want everybody to get a chance to look and see what meekness brings. Because we had meek beginnings, do you agree? But from meek beginnings breeds greatness. Everyone say greatness.
Greatness.
It starts from being meek.
That's right.
So I want everybody to look at this seed that was planted in Decatur, Georgia. Take a look. Here he is. Too much. I was a smart kid, but you played too much, Jay. I had no idea back then that I was going to be Mr. He the Motivator now. Is everybody with me?
All right.
Everybody have kids, or you come around kids and you say, oh man, that kid is rough. But understand, how many people have gardens, or you know how seeds work? When you have seeds, you don't just throw your seeds on the ground, do you? No. When you have your seed, you have to make sure that you cultivate the ground first, correct?
That's correct.
Right.
You have to make sure that the elements are right, that the weather's going to be right. You have the right amount of sunlight, correct? You have to make sure that all the insects and all those destructive things are away from those seeds. Are you right?
That's right.
Is everybody with me?
Yes.
And when we do that, and we start to make sure, we also, what do? We sing to our seeds. We talk to our seeds. We make sure that they're coming up just right. And as they start to grow, we follow up behind them day after day after day. The same thing has to happen when it comes to our children. We don't just drop our kids off and say, go ahead and go to school. But we also have to make sure that the environment that our children are going to school in is the right environment. We have to make sure that those destructive forces that are put on our babies are as far away as we can possibly have them. Are you correct? Are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
And we have to follow up behind our children day after day after day. I tell parents this all the time. I just did this last Thursday at a middle school. I told the parents that we have to find balance in how we address our children. I told them to find positive in the punishment.
Wow.
And also put a challenge in the accomplishment.
All right.
A kid will come to you and say, look, mama, I got an 8. I got a 92. Your question should be, well, can you tell me why it's not a 100? That is an accomplishment, but let me put a challenge to it. Next time, let's make it a 95. This time, let's make it a 97. Are you with me? And if they come home, they bring something bad. They bring a 70 or 60 home and say, oh, it's okay. But look what you could have done. You did fail. We put some positive in the punishment. Are you with me? I've been working in education for 11 years. I've worked as a paraprofessional, a graduation coach, a parent liaison. Now I'm a middle school counselor. I've spoken all around the state of Georgia and about 5 other states doing this thing. One thing that I notice and understand, I get it. You know, as parents, we are natural protectors, correct? We want to make sure our babies are taken care of, right? We want to make sure that everybody is covered. And when something bad happens to our children, or when we think something bad happens to our children, our natural instinct is going to tell us to protect our baby at all costs, correct?
Right.
But here's what happens. Parents, we're too quick to fix when we should be prepared to solve.
All right.
Let me give you an example. If water started dripping from the ceiling right now, I could throw a piece of tape up there, and what would that do? That would fix the problem, right? However, if I got up in the ceiling and I sealed the pipe that was leaking, that would do what? That would solve the problem. Hear me when I say this, stay with me. But when you're coming prepared to solve, you already know the chain of command. We want to say, let me talk to the teacher first. Let's see what happened from the other side of the fence. If the teacher don't know, let me go to the next step. Let me talk to a counselor. Let's see if they know what's going on. They don't know, well, let me talk to an assistant principal. The assistant principal know, well, let me talk to the principal. The principal want to help me with that, let me go to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So now we talk to 4 people. Teacher, counselor, assistant principal. Now it's time to get some work done outside of the building. But if they weren't aware before, They're going to be aware then, but if you talk to 4 people, I guarantee whatever that issue was, it will be solved by the time you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be prepared to solve and not be so quick to what? To fix. I like rapping and having fun, right? I know I don't look like it. Matter of fact, I don't even look like I'm from Decatur, dude. Y'all better think again. This is what Decatur looks like. I guarantee you, there's more people coming out of Decatur look like this than look like whatever caricature they're selling you on TV. And the same thing I can say for Griffin-Spalding, can I not? There's more people coming out of Griffin-Spalding with this type of attitude than any other type of attitude that they're trying to sell you about Griffin-Spalding, am I right? But either way, I still like to rap and have fun. I love turning up. I love getting with the kids. I love shaking my shoulders. I love dancing. So right now, I want to give you a taste of what I do when I come to school. Would you like to share? Would you mind if I share that with you?
Go ahead.
Other side. Kick the legs. Go. Jackson 5. This way. Take a run. Get low. Come on. This way. Give it up for them, everybody. Everybody stand up where you are. Stand up where you are. Let's do it together. Come on. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, hit the shoulders. Let's do it. Go. Yeah. Stretch up. Stretch out. Bob your head, go. In the circle, go. Rotate. Other side. Here come the lady. What's your name? Ashanti? Ashanti, ladies and gentlemen. I kept my eye on Ashanti because when I said go, she was like, all right, here we go. I said rotate. She was like. But what she did was she stuck with it. She didn't stop. She kept going. She had no idea what in the world I was doing, but she said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Matter of fact, now that I'm doing it, it's kind of fun, right? So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate you too, because once we all did it as a family, everybody didn't jump up at once, right? I said, come on, y'all, everybody stand up. And one person got up like, all right. But once that one person stood up, some other people saw us like, okay, they're going, I guess I'll get up too. Then next thing you know, once you start doing little moves, you're like, all right. And we did it as a family. Now remember this, stay here, stay with me, baby. Remember this, think of it this way. If we want to ensure that every child that comes around us is going to go to college, the college of their choice, and get a 4-year scholarship, it's not going to just take one person, is it? No. It's going to take what? Just like we were dancing together, we can run that tutoring group together, can't we? Just like we were dancing together, we can make sure that everybody has a ride home on time, can't we? In some way, form, or fashion, we can do it. Am I right? It's not just about the individual, but a Mr. E t-shirt. So it's a small token, so thank you, I appreciate you, okay? Let's get up for Ashanti one more time. Yeah. And this is the energy, this is the love that we need. I'm telling you, walking in the door, I'm an observer. I'm real reserved when I'm not up front speaking. I just watch everybody, and I'm telling you, every person walking that door was showing love. And the energy is resounding in this place. Everybody walk in like, hey, how y'all doing? What y'all doing now? You good? It's good to see you. How's everything? That's what we need each and every day. And it can happen, not just on the Saturday for Thanksgiving lunch. I know y'all came for the food, but y'all had it's something else was planned for you. A seed has been planted in this room right now. Just look around. Everybody is here under the same idea. We came to see what we can do. And trust me, there's no amount of money that can see grace. You can do this for free.
can spark greatness for free.
I'm gonna rap for y'all in a minute. Is that cool? I got one more verse so we can just get to you. Is that cool? Hey, we graduated on time. Hey, I know you want it. You know you want it. Hey, good girl. Here comes the verse. Let me get it. Hold on a second. Watch this. Look, this is the inner motivator. I got skills for you now, for you later. Coming straight up out the kid. You can be a hater if you wanna, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Cause I gotta do it so my students can keep it moving. And I'm right here, baby, and I'm right now. And I'm the smoothest thing. I'm coming to your account. See, you can down here, but you better believe me. I'm giving you what you need so that you can see. Hey, you're like, how do I break it down? When I come to town, we all get it down. Nigga, on your feet, and put your hands up. And then do what they can, but I'm gonna live up. Like, this ain't the motivator, just a love and not a hater. Every night I never play the each of you and back your way. I take a little time to say, I hope that they get me made it to it. I don't need a way to mistake either motivator. One more thing. Hey, one more thing. Here's the website. Listen. Come on. www.mrethemotivator.com. www.mrethemotivator. Say it. www.mrethemotivator.com. www.mrethemotivator.com. That's it, y'all.
Mr. E, the motivator. Amen. He was right. That's one of my favorite songs. I got it on my phone. I listen to it every day. You know, and one of my favorite verses says, "You almost made an effort." You know, but we thank God for him and his ministry and his work. Amen. We really appreciate his work. Amen. So, you know, y'all call on him and we're going to use him in our area, especially in Clayton County, Spalding County. We need people like Mr. E, the motivator.